Ataraxy conversations beginning with the knowledge.
Oh yeah, okay, it's unofficial. Yo, all right, let's fix this. You can raise it if you want, so you don't have to bend yourself too much for the
That's
camera.
okay. It's perfect.
It's good here.
Yeah.
Okay. Sick. I got that water. Yo, what is this? 26?
26. Yo, we haven't recorded for 2 weeks.
We haven't recorded in 2 weeks because we were ahead, and then last week, what happened last? We just didn't.
The guests couldn't make it, and then we were also like we had school.
It wasn't him, right?
No.
Okay, so you're not the dick who made us not record last week. Okay.
Well,
good.
I was sick.
He was.
Oh yeah.
But at the same time, like I was supposed to do some recording with you guys, but
Yeah.
it didn't happen.
You got
'cause
sick.
I got sick.
Shit. What'd you
Freaking,
get sick with?
So I ate something right on Saturday
poisoning.
night. Yeah, basically it's food poisoning. But like
Shitting.
I've had food poisoning before, but like
That was worse.
it was worse. I was shitting blood, throwing up blood.
Yikes.
Anything I'll drink, I just throw it up right away.
Damn.
I had like some Pepto-Bismol, start puking out
Fuck.
some pink shit. You know what I
Puking
mean?
out
So, so yeah, like it was horrible. I had
do
to
you,
go to the
do, you,
hospital.
do you think you know what it was? Like, where'd you eat?
Last thing I remember eating was something at McDonald's, yo.
Of course. Don't
McDonald's.
trust that place.
And the thing about McDonald's, the only thing I like about
McDonald's.
McDonald's is their breakfast menu.
Yeah.
I like their burritos.
That's true.
Oh, it's so amazing. But I had
Yeah,
the
I don't know,
burritos.
man. I've gotten so off McDonald's recently, bro.
Oh yeah,
Every time I have it,
It's only like the fries and then the
the
breakfast
fries and the breakfast I fuck with, but everything else,
stuff. Everything is pretty trash. Yeah.
yeah, man.
Was it a breakfast burrito?
yeah,
burrito?
burrito.
Damn.
I had one of them, and it was wrap, yo. It was a
Plastic
wrap.
didn't agree with their stomach.
How long did it take? Like, was it right away or was it like,
it's like-
later on in the day?
I say an hour because
Oh,
I
shit, that's
remember
pretty instant.
it was because
Fuck.
Were you at home or was it like?
I was close to home, but I was
Oh,
at
okay.
my friend's house.
Shit.
And like I went to the McDonald's then home. So while I'm walking home, like a 10-minute walk, I'm eating a burrito, and then I get home, I'm drinking my apple juice, and then boom. And then
I need
boom.
some new pants.
Ah, damn.
and then boom.
And then boom.
Shit went down fucking.
Yeah,
up.
yo. I called my mom and she came
That's
through. And
wild.
she's like, "Oh, I'm taking you to the hospital." And me, like, thing about me, I'm more like self-medicated. Like,
Yeah.
like I don't like to like rely on hospitals and shit.
Yeah.
But that moment, shit, I needed to go.
You needed to go.
I needed to go.
I mean, you're good now. You're not shitting
oh
blood
yeah,
no
much
more.
better now. I'm eating it took me a while to eat because I was throwing up so much where
Yeah.
I feel like
Your body was just refusing everything.
yeah, and also like I feel like my throat was like it was like hard to swallow anything.
Mm.
So like for a while, like I feel like my throat was like
Swollen almost.
swollen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all this throwing up, nigga.
all that throwing up was like making it swollen. But now it's much
Jeez.
better, you know.
This nigga just chilling.
Yeah, yo.
God damn.
I wish I
Feels
could roll a
so
bit, man.
fast.
Bro, I do
really
not
easy.
know how to do this shit. You're Haitian, huh?
Yeah.
Haitian niggas do not know how to do this shit, bro. Like I tried. You know the ones with like the 4 wheels?
Oh,
And,
yeah.
Four was there, like
in the
the old
low
school
in the
ones,
low
yeah.
places when you're dancing to music.
Yeah,
like
and
roll
you just-
bounce?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just do a couple circles.
Mm.
Like I never learned it.
Yeah.
I went there and I kept falling.
Yeah.
Like how the fuck does it work, bro? Like
Bro,
you
the
just
trippiest thing about that, I remember having a memory when I was a kid. I saw my cousins do it, and I've never tried it ever.
Mm.
I see them do it, and I just put it on, and I just knew how to do it
Mm.
That's
for some
fucking-
reason. Like
that's
I just
crazy.
from watching.
damn.
But do you guys know how to ice skate?
Yeah.
No.
Nah, me neither.
Nah.
None of that shit. That's
It's easy, bro. You just like you gotta start slow.
Man, fuck that, man. the last time I ever skated, I think was I was like in the 3rd grade, and that was like the first and last. Like fuck that.
yeah. Was it ice skating or
Ice skating, yeah. Like it was like a field trip, so we the whole class.
they made
Rio
you
Canal.
do it?
Yeah, like no, I was in Montreal at the time, so
Okay.
like, somewhere in Montreal, and just it was the worst experience, man.
So you're not in school, huh?
Nah, I went to film school, and then right now I'm just working and shit. But I'm trying to go back to school to get my gas license. You know, I'm trying to have like an alternate career and a
And a main
dream
one?
career. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like my dream career is like film, music, art, and all that shit. But my alternate career is more like a trade, like engineering. What's that thing? For HVAC. HVAC stands for heating, ventilation, air conditioning.
Oh shit, you're into that?
Yeah, I was working in that, but I was working as like a assistant technician,
Mm-hmm.
and I was making $100 flat a day, like under the table type of shit, you know.
Under
So
Yeah.
$100 flat, I was making like 600 tax free.
Damn.
So I was thinking, I'm like, as a technician, you should make way more money than.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know what? Let me just I
Go
want
to
become
school for it.
Exactly. That's what they all did. Like
Mm-hmm.
they even recommended the assistants to go to school to make more money. You know.
Yeah.
So
How long did you go to like? Have you been done like film school?
I went to I enrolled in 2014,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Where?
Toronto Film School. Toronto.
Oh shit, fire.
So like like in downtown, all that shit. That was like when I first lived on my own.
Damn,
Graduated from high school.
that's sick.
Mom, I didn't really graduate from high school. I kind of like I missed some credits.
Mm.
I failed the road of religion. It's kind of embarrassing, right?
Religion was trash in high school though. Man.
Like I don't know, like
so ass.
it was one of those classes. It was first period,
Mm.
so I'm like, yo, fuck that. I'm coming afterwards.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
you know,
mine too.
I didn't take that shit.
What did you
Mine
have,
was first
Zettel?
period, too.
Oh, I was a lady.
Miss Zettel, was she like crazy, like ginger?
Wait, is it Miss Edo?
She's like really skinny.
She's skinny,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Glasses.
She had glasses. I think she is crazy too. Like,
Yeah, she's
I
pretty
remember-
crazy, bro.
Yeah,
Bro,
yo.
like, I had a memory of her. Well, I have many, but there's this one assembly where, like, her class was sitting in front of ours, right? And then one of the
It is
girls.
Miss Edo, yeah.
Yeah, probably. So one of the girls wasn't paying attention. She was like talking to her friend, whatever. So she just grabs the student's hair, fucking yanks it.
Shit.
Her head goes like this. I was so surprised. Like, two things, because like, wait a second, you're a teacher, you shouldn't be doing that. And number two, the girl didn't react. She just like took it, and I didn't expect that from her specifically.
Wow.
I thought she would like stand up and punch her in the face, but none of that.
That's like third world country shit.
Yeah,
bro.
When
Like,
professors
put your hand out.
When
Yeah, get that ruler
they
out.
hold your hand. They fucking get a ruler, like a piece of wood, and they just fucking smack
Yeah.
your shit in. Damn, she just yanked. Oh wow, that's
She's wild, yo.
Yeah,
She's wild.
bro.
But I remember she was my religion teacher, and also remember Minifee?
Yeah.
Minifee, he used with the guitar and
Yeah.
shit.
damn.
Yeah. Which high school did you go to?
St. Peter's.
Oh yeah, I remember. That's like Orleans. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
What year you graduated then?
2017. Yeah, 2017.
So you probably know. Do you know a guy named Daniel? Daniel T, football player.
Daniel.
He's like, he graduated 2012 though.
Oh, I don't know. I know a few Daniels, but I can't think of a Daniel T.
St. Pete. Oh, do you know a girl named Ruth?
I
She's like a shirt like Ethiopian.
I think so. Yeah.
Ethiopian.
Yeah,
She's
like
cute too.
Like I don't like I know the name. I remember like being in a class with someone named Ruth.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't know, like I don't even remember the face kind of shit. Yeah.
St. Pete's. Yeah. I remember St. Pete's. Like I knew that's cool. Like to me, I feel like when I was in high school, I feel like that school had like all the bad girls, yo.
Sure.
I don't know about now. Like maybe now they all.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like it's this one thing of just like looking outside of where you are and thinking that what's not like in what you are is better than what you. It's like it's just looking at what you don't have, right?
It's like going to Montreal. You're like, damn, all these bitches are bad.
Yeah, but in like people from Montreal probably come to Ottawa like, oh my god, like I've never seen women like this before.
It's
Blah
the
blah
same
blah.
thing
It's
how
the same
Americans will come here, and they find like they like, yo, Canadian girls are the
Yeah.
best. Da, da, da,
Yeah.
da.
It's the same thing. It's just like
When
it's
you
just
go to the
because
States, you're
it's
like,
the outsider. Yeah,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
just romanticize the outsider a bit too much. But how was film school?
Oh, film school was amazing, man.
Dude, did you get like a job from it like right away? Like what are you doing now? Like
right
that
now,
you're done.
like for me, like I looked at it as like it's more like the effort that you put in. You know, it's
Yeah.
not like it's gonna come to you. It won't come to you. So like you kind of have to be independent
Mhm.
in every aspect, from like, being an editor, being an actor, writer, director, producer, everything. So you have to like do it yourself. So for me, I looked at it like, I know all like the basic templates, like the tools and shit.
Yeah.
So like I just know like, okay, I'm gonna need this type of crew member, and also I developed like I'm also developing 3 scripts right now. It's like
Okay,
one comedy drama, mostly comedy drama. They're all like comedy drama.
Yeah.
But like yeah, film school was like it was a good experience because like I was around people that were passionate as me.
Yeah.
But
That's
things-
so good. Connections you make from that.
Oh, networking was amazing. But the only hard part about being in film school with these passionate people, they
Pretentious.
yeah, like too much egos in the way. They feel like they're
Yeah.
oh,
I'm in
better than
film
you.
school.
Yeah, I'm in film school, so I'm better than you. Even though like we're in the same place, like we're trying to like go somewhere with this, you know.
Yeah, on the same journey.
So like people kind of like are like somewhat intimidated or not intimidating. Like
yeah. Have you produced any films yet? Like
no,
just
like,
from being
not
in
really.
it?
Like for me, like the only thing I've been doing that closest to film, I've done like some stand up. So like I'll go do open mics. That's like my way of practicing my chops and acting and
Yeah.
in film. But like I haven't done like any producing yet. All I've just done like just brainstorming and trying to like gather the right people around me.
What's
So
the
like
biggest you're trying to go? Like, Because you said that's like the main career, right?
Yeah,
And then the
basically,
HVAC stuff is like the alternate, like
yeah.
the side stuff. So like, what's the highest you trying to go with like the film stuff? Like, are you trying to go like full feature films, or is
Like,
it just like a short film thing?
Yeah, like at the moment, it's a short film thing. Like I have this one idea, well, not my idea, it's my friend idea. He wants to do like a short film, right? And he wants the face to be not in the screen, so it's just here. You know what I mean? And I was like that too. I mean, that look too. I was like,
so like the film just doesn't show like any
the face.
Oh, okay.
And he just want to like, cause he had a moment in a day where he met a random person, and then he didn't have an ID to buy any liquor. So this random person's like, okay, I'll buy you liquor, But he's like, let's make a deal. I'll buy you liquor, but you're gonna have to kick it with me for a bit. So he's like, okay. He actually did that. He kicked it with the dude for a bit. They drank, they kicked it, and then they split their ways. But he wanted to do a gender swap. He wanted, instead of a guy, a girl, and then, you know, go off from there. You know.
So like that's the concept of
the concept
of the thing. So
yeah.
like
that's one of the concepts. But yeah.
Huh.
So like it's like a unique idea. I'm like, let's try that out. At first, I'm like, it's hard for people to read your emotion if your
Yeah.
face
Because the
is not
sense of
showing.
identity
Yeah.
is
But
missing.
that's kind of the challenge though.
The challenge is, I guess he's trying to use body language.
Body language, yeah.
So
to
like
focus
just
on that.
you know, legs, motion, arms,
Yeah.
and shit.
That's a good idea.
I'm like, let's do it. You know,
Yeah, yo, niggas should do that.
You know, yeah, trust.
Because I mean, that's how like you can't just go to school for it and then not use it, because then it's just a bunch of knowledge just sitting there,
exactly.
and then you're not really using it for anything.
And that's fun too, because when you put limits on certain things, it forces you to be more creative.
Oh yeah, exact. So like that idea. At first, I was skeptical about it, but then I'm like, you know what? Let's do it. So I have two cameramans. Shout out to John. Shout out to Mikey. And then yeah, from there, shooting. Like right now, I'm developing a audition tape, where like I'm like showcasing like every emotion from happy to sad, angry, and all that. And like also, I'm trying to have like a costume closet, like a closet of other clothes, and I just try it out and just be
Feel
in
the
it.
character.
You feel the
sort of
character.
thing.
Like,
Are you planning on acting in your shit, or is
Yeah,
it just
yeah,
like are you
everything,
Gonna, so you're gonna direct too, right?
direct, write, edit, music.
Damn. Okay.
Like
okay.
I love music too. I make beats too as well, like on the
Okay,
side,
Yeah.
including my little brother. Shout out to Derek.
Shout out Derek.
Yeah. So like yeah, like he. So like I mean, it's kind of like some people tell me like, oh, you're doing too much.
Nah.
But I feel like I'm not even doing enough. You know, like
Yeah.
I want to do everything. You know, like I don't want to rely on somebody just for music and rely on somebody just for the
Yeah.
writing script. I want to do everything.
Yeah.
Where like the only reason why we're being held back is because of me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're taking accountability in a way.
Exactly. I don't
Like,
want to
you
rely on
can't-
nobody. Man.
You can't be like I'm. Not, you'll know music to the point where you're like I can't not have this music because I'm the one who can produce it. So now I'm responsible for getting that done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the beauty of today's time though, because now like people are getting more and more like control over their own like shit. Like there's less middlemen.
Oh yeah. Fuck the middleman, yo.
Yeah, in this era that we're living in, it's less middlemen. Like you don't need a publisher anymore if you want to put out a book. If you,
You don't
want to
even
put out
need
a
a
song.
store.
Yeah, like you don't, right? Like you can just set it up online. You don't need to find a place to lease now. Even that, if you want to do it, you don't even need no crazy shit anymore. You just find a place, and then if you have the money, you can get it by like my friend. I'll give her a shout out right now. I'll put the link in the description. She's opening a store. I don't know if it'll be open by the time this episode comes out. But she's opening a store. Like, but it's crazy how it happened because basically she's my ex coworker. And when we were working, like as she was about to quit, she was like, I just want to start my own store. Because they were like, her and her boyfriend were starting this thing where they would sell like vintage clothes and then like rare pieces, like grail pieces. And then they started doing that. And then she quit because she wanted to just go traveling. So they just went to Europe, like traveled around Europe for like half a year, maybe like even less, like 3-4 months. Went to like bare fucking places. And now they just came back. And then they, I guess, saved up money for it. And then now they just got a place. And just as they just came back, like she was telling me about it. She was asking me about like partnering up and like putting my clothes in there. And then now she's like opening like September 26th. And then she's already like has shit set up. She has the place. They're just setting like she bought. I saw her buying the machine for like transactions now. Like nothing's stopping niggas no more, bro. Like nothing.
Yeah, there's no excuses nowadays.
There's no excuses. Like seriously, like bro, there's no way you can be like middle class in like a Western country and not be able to like make enough money to the point where you can sustain your own like your own self. Because if you're middle class, you have enough money to start any kind of thing that you want to start.
Fact. Yeah.
Like it's the easiest thing to start a business right now.
Oh yeah.
The easiest.
easy.
Like it's way too easy. Like so much money is just being pumped. Like niggas have too much money now. and it's funny to see people take that for granted by just staying in the middle and like questioning, oh, is it the right time? Is it blah blah blah. So
Yeah.
like seeing you like you're like fuck it. I don't want to depend on anyone for music for my films. So I'll just learn how to do it.
Same with editing, you know.
Like you now you'll have an, even if you don't master the genre, like even if you don't master the skill set, like you'll have an understanding of it to the point where you'll be able to communicate with someone when you ask them to do it way better than if you didn't know what the fuck it was at all. So now you have a foundation to the point where you can communicate to people very easily when you want shit done. So like it's just you're getting like you don't need to master everything. You're probably gonna end up focusing mainly on film anyways.
Yeah.
And that's what you're gonna master eventually. But having those little connections, like it gives you extra shit that you can't get. Like you
But
do.
it can also be dangerous because if you spend too much time, if you spend like 1 hour here, 1 hour there, like if you don't stand for something, then you'll fall for anything, right? Sort of thing. Like you kind of have to focus and specialize eventually.
I still think it's important to pick like the main love. I'm pretty sure since you went to school for film.
the main love. The thing is, it's hard to just say film personally.
Yeah.
Like I personally cannot just say film. Like I have to say film and music, because
That's fine.
I mean, they go hand in hand.
Yeah.
At first, it was music. Really,
Uh-huh.
I was in the 8th grade. I downloaded a FL Studio, and I just made beats. I just started off with that, and then like I wasn't like putting out beats at all. I was just doing it for myself.
Yeah,
you know?
it was
fun,
fun,
like a hobby. You
for
know?
the sake of it.
Exactly. But then after that, years go by. I love film. I love art. So I can't just say
Yeah.
just film. Like, it's music, man. I have to put music in there too.
No, I feel you because like I do like it's just like you. I do so many things. Like I'm going to school for film right now.
Oh,
But like I started like my main love is like music. But then I love film. I make clothes. I do photography here and there. So like I'd still say music is like the thing that I started with and that I'm probably gonna master like first. But it's just to be careful because the thing is, like, you don't want to be mediocre at 5 things.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you want to be the best in all 5.
Because the thing is, mastery takes so long, and it's actually like dedication and like that needs to be involved to master something. Like the 10,000 hour rule, even though it's not like set in stone, if you take 10,000 hours and you say, let's say, I don't know, you do 1 hour a day of work. Let's say you're doing 1 hour a day of work for, I don't know, you do some music for an hour, some film related stuff for an hour, and then some, I don't know, photo shit for an hour. You're doing 1 hour a day, 10,000 hours. That's 10,000 days is going to take you to master those 3 things if you're going 1 hour a day on each at the same time.
And realistically, you're going to fall out of love with certain things and more into love with other things. So by the time, like as time rolls on, you're going to drop certain disciplines.
Yeah. Like for me, I guess if that ever happens, I guess I'm fully in love with film. Then it'll be film over music.
Yeah.
But like, damn.
I mean, me, I have the exact same problem because I do photography. I do fashion. What else do I do?
You do that.
That's it. I mean, that's it.
Don't you do like? Well, modeling is fashion, right?
You do like no. I would say the yoga stuff is
true.
To me it's an art
just
form.
the wellness part of like yeah,
like health, like you do like that shit. That shit I see it as an art form.
Yeah,
it definitely
like yoga,
is.
like that's shit you need to get dedicated for because you get better as you go, right? So it's still a skill.
And the fact that like because it's like so woo, you have to kind of bridge the communication gap so people don't think it's like, oh, fuck this, right? It's like you have to make them understand like, bro, even if you're an athlete, you'll find this difficult. Like you'll get value out of this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Like I actually want to invest into yoga.
Yeah.
You know, like
I have a class 4 to 5 today. I'm running a class. We have work, so you can't.
But in the future, yeah,
Yeah.
we'll stay in contact for that. Because, like, speaking of health, like, I used to be 260 pounds.
Jeez.
260. Man boobies, big belly.
Damn.
I couldn't see my dick where I was standing.
Jeez. How'd you lose that? Like, what happened?
Well, so in 2009, right?
Yeah, when were you like
So
the
in June-
most?
June 2009.
Okay.
When Michael Jackson died and the birth of Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
And the reason why I remember that is because, like, I fell in the coma. I fell in diabetic coma.
Oh, fuck.
That's how obese I was.
Jesus.
I remember I was so lazy to the point where, like, I didn't want to, to use the washroom. I didn't want to go all the way upstairs. Like, I wanted to stay.
That's so funny.
in one place.
Yeah, where my laptop's right here. The
Damn.
cable TV's right here.
Extreme lethargy.
Shit, yo, like the diabetes is serious. You know what I mean?
So when did you decide to turn it around, or how?
So I moved out of my mom's house. You know, Haitians, yo, the food there is
They
it
feed
tastes
you.
good,
They feed you
but
well.
that shit can kill you.
They feed you well
But
too.
every week they make something new.
Yeah.
It tastes good, but that shit could kill you. The white rice,
Plantain, deep fried, fucking.
deep fried anything.
Oh,
like,
yeah, the deep frying shit,
like
like-
fried pork, all that shit.
Yeah.
Griot.
This
You
like,
know
just throw it in.
Leo, yeah.
It tastes better.
I love griot, but like griot kill you.
What is it?
It's like
What is-
fried pork.
It's fried
okay,
pork,
okay.
like with the fat, like
With the fat, and it tastes good
with-
too.
It's
It tastes good,
Fuck,
but
it tastes
and
good.
it's like fried, like in a pool, bro.
Yeah.
like
And-
in a fucking
and
pool.
for me, I love to eat with pickles. You know pickles?
Yeah.
It's like a spicy coleslaw.
yeah,
So shout out to the Haitians out there, those.
it's a whole lot of shit that's good, but it's like it's occasion. It's
It's-
not.
it's
Some
not
shit
something you should be eating every day,
all
man.
the
Yeah, bro,
time.
it's
like
like-
it's
So,
not
like-
good.
It's funny.
So that's why it's part of my mom's her menu that almost killed me as well, and
Yeah.
also myself. Like I didn't like activities. The word activities, fuck.
Yeah.
Nah.
Sports and
Like,
shit.
yeah.
Nah, I'm about that sport. I'm not about going outside. I'm not about.
It's funny you mentioned this because I was listening to a podcast yesterday about.
Oh yeah, where?
Oh yeah,
Really?
he always does this. So it was about like fat loss, and it was there's this. I don't know if he's a doctor. He's like a psychiatrist or something. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Not as important. But he would right now he's gotten his practice down to a science where he can take people who are extremely addicted to just food and have very unhealthy addictions, and they're like fat, like about to die, like very unhealthy, and he makes that brain switch in 5 days, to where like, oh, if you're like uncomfortable or like anxious, you'll go to food, right? You'll go to food first thing you go to.
That was me. Yeah.
He switched that
Still
in
me,
5
I
days,
guess,
where
yeah.
the people don't even want it anymore. Like they're like, I don't want it. So
Yeah.
his thing is get the people mentally stable first before you lose the weight, because the weight's gonna come either way if they're mentally stable.
Yeah, so it
Because
starts
a
with
lot-
your mindset.
Yeah, because a lot of people when they lose the weight, it comes back, and it's
Yeah.
just a cycle.
Yeah.
I
they
would say
haven't
that for
got
me
rid of
right
that.
now because I lost the weight. Yeah, but thing is, I haven't been in the gym for like a year, I guess,
Mm.
and I'm just eating like anything right now. Right now, I'm actually eating anything, but at the same time, I'm more aware. I'm like, okay, let me make sure I'm eating beans. Let me make sure I'm
Yeah.
eating my
Yeah.
greens. Let me make sure I'm not drinking too much juice and pop. You know, or
So
like,
when you moved out, you just
so
started
I moved out,
like
I moved out. So but yeah, so I was diagnosed 2009, and I was in the coma for 2 weeks, 14 days, and then
shit.
so being in a coma, you lose weight. So I went from 260 to like, I think I lost like 20 pounds, 240, 230, I guess. And then like I learned how to walk. I lost my memory. You know, like
Damn.
fuck.
I went to rehab for that shit.
That's
you know,
crazy.
Jesus Christ.
because you remember you're sleeping.
Reborn.
In a way, you like, yeah.
Reborn.
In a way, yeah. Like
So what?
my mom, my grandma would say that shit. Like she'd be like, "Yo," because this will happen too as
What
well.
the fuck, bro? Are you still aware of what's going on around you? Because I know sometimes, like in movies, they'll come talk to the person, and the person will move while they're in
Like,
the
like the
coma.
moment you gain consciousness again, what were you thinking?
Yeah, like what was it like? If you remember, because I know it's like probably fuzzy as fuck. Like when you just first came back from the coma, like when you first woke up from it.
Damn.
Like you don't remember, huh?
I wish I did just because you brought that question. It's a good question too. Honestly, I remember having a dream
Oh God.
where I saw my aunt, right? And like I had a dream. I had dreams where people coming to visit me.
Fuck.
So I kind of knew I was in the hospital. So I had a dream. I see my Aunt Jenny, and then I woke up and I see my dad. My dad, her sister Jenny, right? And I see my dad. I'm like, hey, where's Jenny? Where's your sister? She's like, Jenny died like years ago.
Oh fuck.
And I'm like, oh shit. And remember, like I didn't have my memory back yet, and I
Yeah.
usually know that my aunt passed away.
Yeah.
But he was like, oh yeah, she passed away years ago. And I'm like, oh fuck, and it felt so real.
Damn. So fresh out the coma, like you're basically in a state where you're just regaining everything.
It's like liminal.
Because you said you had to learn walking again.
Yeah, I had to learn to walk. I had to learn to talk.
So in a way, you're just coming back like from the dead,
yeah.
basically.
Fuck, bro.
And in the same way my grandma was said, like when I told my grandma I saw my aunt, when I told my grandma I saw my aunt, and she's like, yeah, you were with the dead for a second then, like you were like with the dead.
I would fully believe that. To be
yeah.
honest.
So yeah, basically I went to rehab,
Fuck.
and I spent the whole entire summer in the hospital, like from June to August, end of August, and then came back to normal. Like I was still a chubby dude.
Mm-hmm.
And then graduated from high school. Well, not high school. I graduated from alternative school. Got myself a GED, a good enough diploma.
Good enough. Good enough.
But then and
Still
then
went to film school.
yeah. I was able to still go to film school.
Yeah.
But so then after that, 2014, I moved out of my mom's house.
Mhm.
I moved to Toronto, and then from there, I got myself a gym membership, Good Life. Start cooking for myself. Instead of frying stuff, I'll grill it or bake it. You know, like chicken,
frying
greens, drinking a lot of.
so bad.
It's so bad. But the fucked up part is I used to work at Popeyes,
Shit.
and everything's fried there, yo. Even
Yeah.
even their apple pie is fried. You know what I mean?
Fuck.
So I can understand how things can be very addictive, because the thing is, sometimes food that tastes good, it's not really good for us.
Yeah, most
Yeah.
of the time actually.
Most of the time, actually, yeah, most of the time.
Like the ones that taste good but that are good for you at the same time will cost you so much fucking money.
Can I just interject here? The podcast I was listening to yesterday, the guy said that the reason why you're so drawn to it is because the survival brain is like, yes, we need this or else you're dead, right? But your conscious brain is like, no, this is not good for me.
Mm-hmm.
But the way your brain was wired that way is probably because you had some event in your life that was traumatic. Let's say you got beat up at school, and then you come home, your mom comforts you, and while you're being comforted, you're like it's comfort, right?
Yeah.
And she gives you ice cream. So you associate ice cream with comfort,
Happiness, yeah.
Happiness.
Yeah.
So anytime you're anxious, ice cream.
You want that comfort, ice cream. You run to it. And then
Yeah.
it's the same, some people associate with boredom. It's like, instead
Boredom,
of anxiousness,
yeah,
instead of
yeah.
anxiety, it's boredom. It's like every time you're bored, you
Open
trick
the
yourself
fridge.
into believing that you're hungry, which is something I'm fully guilty of. Like you're bored, grab chips or eat.
Mhm.
Like eat something.
Mhm.
You can't just sit there.
And I think that's also why fasting is so spiritual. It's like it forces you to just
Think about it.
dig away at that shit. Like, why am I hungry right now? Am I really hungry?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Or
that's
is it
what.
just
Yeah,
like-
because when we were fasting, bro, it really felt like a very spiritual moment. Like
Yeah.
I was meditating more often. Like I felt more gravitated towards that.
Mm.
Like it's just that act of not being able to do that thing. That's it's so it's such a normal thing to us. Just be eating. Like we're so used to it that when you stop, your whole being is kind of like an existential crisis kind of thing. Like fuck, I haven't eaten in 2 days.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on?
Because
Kind
your
of thing.
survival brain is like, fuck.
Yeah,
Mm.
and then it's tricking you're it's losing its shit. It's not used to that
Yeah.
because it's not
eating
that
itself.
it's not that it's not good for you. It's that it's not used to it.
Yeah.
So if you start eating once a week with just water in between, your body will adapt
Oh yeah.
because your body, its main thing is just wanting to survive. So it'll figure out how to make it happen.
And it does it so fast. It's just the most amazing thing.
Yeah, it's crazy,
Yeah,
bro.
fasting for me, I can't do that, to be honest.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
That's bullshit.
You could do it.
I could probably can. It starts with
Don't want to.
time and effort, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. But the only time I ever fasted is because I was broke. You know what I mean? I didn't have enough money for noodles and shit, so I had to
Yeah.
fast for the night. You know what I mean? Go to bed hungry.
Yeah,
But that was, if I had to choose, I got to eat. But especially being a diabetic, you kind of have to eat.
Mm.
That's the other thing too about diabetes. Our pancreas, your guys' pancreas is produces insulin and stuff. But for diabetics, our pancreas don't produce insulin, so we have to eat so the
get
sugar
it?
go up a
Yeah.
bit more, But if
Yeah.
you eat too much, it'll go too up, and then
You crash.
that's crazy.
the side effects. The side effects will happen if your sugar's too low is you get shaky, dry mouth and all that. But even the same thing with high sugar. When you have high sugar, you're more you have dry mouth.
Shit, bro.
You pee a
Where
lot.
does that come from?
No.
Like diabetes. Like where the fuck does that
I
shit
think it's
come?
being sensitive to like just sugars or something, right?
It's all lifestyle. I swear, it has to do with your lifestyle. Cause like,
Yeah, because I know it's hereditary in my family.
yeah, like there's also that too. But it's
you can
also,
develop it too, right?
You can also develop
Yeah.
it. Like for me, like my family has it too. But for me, it was more like I kind of gave myself diabetes because I wasn't
Yeah.
working out.
The
I wasn't
environment.
acting.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't working out. I wasn't drinking water a lot. I was hurting my body. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So like when you do that to your body, shit will happen. Like heart disease, strokes, diabetes. You know, like the body is very important. Like it's very. And I feel like health is very underrated in a way because people are always focused on let's make a lot of money,
Progress, yeah.
let's make money. But like to make money, you need health. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, niggas will be so focused on making money that their health will deteriorate, and then they're at a point where they're so unhealthy that they can't even
They can't even
profit
spend
off
their
the
money.
money.
they can't
Yeah,
even spend their money and
You
they're
can't
dead
even
before
enjoy it.
30. You know?
Yeah.
Like when I hear heart attacks at 40, that's young.
That's so young,
that's
bro.
way too young.
Yeah, like freaking there's a boxer, Kimbo Slice. Remember him?
Yeah.
He passed away, but he had a heart attack. He was like 45. So I'm like,
You think it was lifestyle related, or was it? Because there's always like the possibility that it was some shit with like his.
like substance? I guess. Yeah. Could be that too. I didn't look into that, but I look at it like there's other people too that had like bad lifestyle and to
Yeah.
the point where like they get a heart attack,
Yeah.
stroke early. You know?
Yeah, strokes are weird, bro. Strokes are like what causes that? Like, cause isn't that just a part? Usually, it's just the
Like
most
once-
common one is just like half your body
Yeah.
My
shuts down.
my friend actually had. It wasn't a stroke, but it was like
Like a minor
Like-
stroke.
one side of his face wouldn't work. So it was actually kind of funny, like, because he would like when he would laugh, it would just be like. But he had like because
Oh, it's like
it was related
Two-Face.
to stress.
Yeah.
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 It was related to stress. It was during like exam, like you had to apply to university, all that shit. So he was
yeah.
stressed.
Yeah,
His
stress
family
could do
was
that too, yeah.
pressuring too. Yeah.
Stress could give you like a lot of like
Stress is
diseases and
interesting.
shit, like,
Yeah.
like fucked up health. Yeah.
Because like, I mean, just from the Joe Dispenza stuff, like, this doctor, neurologist, like very into like the quantum shit and like the mind, like focusing a lot on like mind's like abilities to
The
actually
power,
heal
yeah,
you.
the hidden powers of the mind.
Yeah. Like it's usually when people get into like those situations when they're like
Do or
all
die.
of the all of those all those like do or die like question of
Yeah,
life
like
or death
doctor tells you
situations.
You have 4 months to live. You got to change your lifestyle then, right? Or else, like, literally, you're gonna die.
yeah.
So you do. But it's like he says a lot of those things when you get to that point when you're like cancer, all this shit. It's because of your lifestyle. It's like he's arguing for it. It's not like a objective fact, like one solid thing one solid cause, but it's like a lot of the times it's people who live very high stress lives that end up having that end up developing those crazy things.
Yeah.
Because they bring it onto themselves from just stressing themselves out so much. So that thing with stress is very interesting.
Oh yeah.
Because people, I feel like, especially in this fucking era that we live in, stress is actually very like common.
Yeah, it
Like
is.
very,
niggas
yeah.
are stressing out, like anxiety. I mean,
not
anxiety is
even
like a
just
big
that.
thing now.
It's like there's too much stimulus. Like, bro, we're on our phones. We're like eating all the time. Like, our bodies don't get a break.
Yeah,
Like, our
facts.
digestive system never gets a break.
Mm.
Unless like it's Ramadan, you're fasting, or like you intentionally fast. You're always working your body.
Yeah, you're stressing it out too. Like niggas don't get sleep now.
Yeah. Oof.
Like
I'm
And-
trying to get my sleep, yo. I need my sleep. you
yeah,
know?
I've been fucking up, bro.
And it's crazy because like right now we're fine, like right, we're still young, but like 10, 15 years from now, where will we be? And we're gonna look back and be like, fuck,
yeah,
maybe I should have slowed down.
because that's the thing too. Like at that age, people take that for granted.
Yeah.
They take their energy, their youth for granted.
Mhm.
And then even though they feel good doing all these shitty things, they don't realize that it's compounding and then adding up to the point where when your body starts to like not be as good to defend against those shitty habits, it's gonna add up quick when shit starts to go
Yeah,
downhill.
like eating McDonald's, bro. That shit, like it's fine on the outside, but that's literally eating away on your insides.
Oh yeah.
It's all short term shit
Yeah.
with long term very 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 bad long term
Yeah.
results.
Oh yeah. Like if you're eating McDonald's every day, like
Yeah.
That's
Put me in your will.
that's like suicide right there.
Yeah.
Like,
And
if
you
wanna-
can't use the excuse of I don't have money because you can eat healthy for low
Or just
for cheap.
Yeah.
don't eat for fucking fast until you can buy some healthy
Yeah,
food,
like,
bro.
you know,
eat
like-
one meal a day. I don't know.
Yeah, like there's the excuse of saying like, oh, I going vegan is like too expensive. Like, not really. Like, I feel like
not.
it's
Even going
cheap in a way.
vegan, like it's who says that's the best for you?
Yeah,
Like,
you need,
it might be
you
good
should-
for some people, but for some
Yeah.
like athletes, I don't think
It's very funny
not
how
getting meat is healthy.
it's so funny how
Yeah.
niggas just associate that with like health now.
Yeah.
Just vegan is just
Because
like
it becomes a
automatically
mating
healthy.
call. It becomes like a virtue signaling thing. It's like, oh,
I'm
this
vegan.
equals that.
Yeah.
Put it in my bio. I'm set.
I don't think it's objectively because there's people whose fasting is not for it. Like you said, it might not actually
Yeah.
be healthy for you to
And
fast.
I don't know the details, but I was on YouTube and there's this doctor. Forgot his name, but he goes into like why like the myths of diabetes and like why fasting might actually be good for people with diabetes because you're not like the way I understand it is you're not like stressing the system where it has to it has to balance. Oh, I'm getting food right now. Next hour you're not. So it's like just confused, right? So instead of that, you're just no food, okay. And the body's really good at adapting, so it would kind of just live up to
they'll
this.
go
yeah.
go along with it. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm not making any claims. I'm no fucking doctor, but that's like watch his videos.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, like for me, I watch like Dr. Sebi. Have you heard of him?
I've heard- yeah, I've heard of
Sebi,
him.
yeah, like he has like his like apparently like he has like the cure to like cancer, AIDS, all that shit, like and like
I love those ones.
Wasn't there a huge
yeah.
conspiracy behind that, like
with Nipsey.
with Sebi?
Oh, so it's him. Yeah.
So like yeah, apparently Nipsey and who I think Nick Cannon as well.
Nick Cannon.
Like they're developing a documentary
They
about
were, yeah.
Dr. Sebi,
Mm.
Yeah.
and apparently the government like this is all conspiracy.
Conspiracy,
you know?
yeah.
But apparently the government find out like oh this guy has the cure to all this shit.
Yeah. So they killed him.
Yeah.
And didn't Sebi die too?
I don't know if Sebi dead or alive. I don't know.
Huh.
I feel like he's dead.
I've heard
I feel
he's
like
dead.
yeah, I
think
think
he's
he's
dead.
dead. Yeah.
Because he's an old man too.
I
like,
think he got killed because I think there's a conspiracy about him getting killed
Yeah.
because he said he had the cure to that too.
Hey,
That's
man.
very interesting because like if you think about it, bro, like at the point that we're at now with all this technology, niggas have fucking little things now that they were planning on putting in our fucking brains, like chips in our brains, and you telling me you can't fucking kill a cell, you can't kill a damn cell, bro? Come on.
Yeah,
Like
bullshit.
I'm not a fucking doctor, but if you can
Bro,
put a
like,
damn chip in a
We've
nigga's
been
brain,
able- like,
why can't you kill a
US
cell?
government has been able to manipulate genes and basically have like chimeras, like half human, half fucking
Niggas putting
animals
ears, niggas putting
in the
ears on mouses,
70s,
bro. Niggas putting growing ears on mouses, bro. Like
Damn.
niggas done that,
It's crazy.
but you can't kill a cell.
Man, I'm sure they can. It's a business, man.
Yeah,
like, money runs
of
the
course.
world,
They
especially,
definitely
in
can.
North America. Like money runs the world. So like, if they find out like if they start giving out the cure to like AIDS and cancer and all that shit,
Not
like
bad
people,
business.
like
My-
yeah, they're out of business right
My
now.
theory is that they're developing how to roll it out and then have it be profitable.
I think they're just trying to kill us off. Like it's not way too many people on this
Yeah,
earth,
there's a word
bro.
for it, like population decrease.
Yeah,
or some shit.
population control.
control. Yeah,
I
mean, Damn, yo. shit,
why not?
It sounds so diplomatic. Population control.
Population
yeah,
control.
Fuck all that, yo.
Yeah, apparently, like by 20 something, they're predict. I don't remember which date. Saying a date would probably make this sound crazier, but like I think I think it's within the next decade. Like they're predicting, it'll be 11 billion people on Earth. That should be interesting. You know what's funny though? I mean, because what's causing all of this shit? Because I feel like Earth is sustainable to the point where it can handle everything that it produces, right? Because it's produced us, and we produce like as like
And there's been
humans
like
made from
massive
Earth.
floods in history, and like we've come back.
Yeah.
Like, Earth comes back. No
And as
matter
people
what.
are made from it, we're also born with like it has everything that we need
Right.
on it. But I feel like it's just us
Yeah,
being
like
so
we're not
fucking
living.
fancy.
We're not living in the world that we were evolved to live in.
Yeah, like we're I feel like we're just going way too past I said this last episode, we're just building shit we're just creating shit that's just more evolved than us, that has the capability to evolve way faster than us, And I feel like that's fucking us up in a way because now we're just there being left behind by all
Right.
of this shit, and we're not really
Our bodies can't catch up.
synchronized. Yeah, we're not synchronized with like the shit we're creating.
It's like AI almost.
Because Earth should be able to sustain the people on it, right? But what's this population thing happening? But bro, I trust that shit will just work out. If it's not a fucking mass disaster that just fucking wipes out half of us, it'll be something else. Like it'll work out. Like I trust that it'll work out.
Yeah, and it
If
doesn't have to
doesn't-
work out the way that we think.
if it'll work out whether in our favor or not, but it's still gonna work out. Like shit will just keep like the universe expands, life keeps on happening. Fucking go extinct. We probably deserved it, right?
Yeah.
So fuck it. Like I don't give a fuck at this point.
I agree with you on that. Totally. Yeah.
Fuck it.
Totally, dude.
Totally, dude. Fuck yeah.
Totally,
All right, we're gonna end
On
it.
that
'cause-
note, you gotta get to work too.
Yeah, you have to go to work. Oh fuck. That was
Damn,
good,
yo,
man.
actually, I wish this could last longer, but
Yeah.
This weather crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. This is a good ass day.
I love this
nigga.
weather, yo. I think it's gonna be the last heat.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
maybe
we're-
this week and next week more, but then after that,
I mean, past 2 weeks were bad though. There was like a week where it was like 9 degrees max.
The mornings are cool.
yeah, the mornings are
Yeah.
fucking cold.
Mornings,
Yeah.
yeah. But I like that because I can layer.
Yeah, facts.
Like I love it, you know. But oh, by the way, Jefferson is special guest this week.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my government name, my slave name. Yeah, Jefferson. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is
Low-key,
their
I
name.
should just change my
Yeah,
name like
Jefferson,
at
yeah. Well,
age 20.
My mom named me that. Like my mom is my slave master.
Oh,
Facts.
You know what I mean? So that's my slave name. But yeah, shoot.
Fire. Thanks for coming, bro.
contacts, Instagram, anything.
Instagram Jeff Smokey, SoundCloud Jeff Smokey, and yeah, Twitter Jeff Smokey. Yeah, JEFFSMOKEY. Yeah,
Sick.
yeah.
Thanks
yeah.
for coming out, bro.
Yeah, good out, guys. I really appreciate this. Yeah.
Give us
Give
us
everybody.
everybody.
Give us everybody.
No, just
Give us everybody.
no, just us. Like us. No, only us deserve money here.
Yeah.
Fact.